Hi guys, we're back in Peggle 2. We're doing the Gravely Grove levels. These are all the trials, and these are Luna's set of levels. And we're going to kick it off right here in the beginning, in the first one. And you need to score over 750,000 points just using Luna. Now Luna's Nightshade ability is pretty nice. It'll allow you to shoot through each of the blue pegs, and any peg that it shoots through is taken and removed and points added. So you see each time you hit a blue peg, it'll go right through it, but you do get the points for it. And at the beginning of every shot, all of the blue pegs on the board will repopulate while you're using the Nightshade ability. And in a normal level, when you hit the green peg, you'll get 2 Luna shots. So make them pay off. It's really good to use once you've gotten the multiplier up to ×3, ×5, or even ×10. And another good thing about her is the ability to rack up huge scores and extra balls, of course, when you have that higher multiplier. So if you're going through the main levels and you're trying to get an A score and you're having some difficulty, using Luna is a good option. And that's really her best and only good use, unfortunately. I didn't find much reason to use her for any of the levels of clearing pegs or anything like that, but to get the A score, it's perfect. In fact, on many levels, you're going to get the A score on just the final shot alone. On the ×10 multiplier, once you've completed a level and you go to Fever, each blue peg you go through is 1,000 points, plus the ×10 multiplier. So you're getting massive scores. And in fact, on this one, again, you need 750,000 to clear the trials. Sitting at 195, well, 224 now, but I'm actually going to get 650,000 or so. That was close. 650,000 on just the final shot alone. So we're going to go ahead and clear this, and then we're going to move over to Trial 2 here in just a moment. Stand corrected. 902,000 points on the final shot. So you're going to hit your mark on that final shot if you get go through a lot of those blue pegs at the end. So we're moving on to the second one. This is just a simple clear all orange pegs level. However, the trick on this is you only start with 6 balls. So they're trying to show you how using Luna's Nightshade ability will allow you to gain extra balls, and you'll see that here. So we're just going to clear out as many of these orange pegs here to try to get that multiplier up higher before we run out of balls. So make it whatever move you can that'll increase the number of orange pegs hit right off the bat. And you're going to start seeing I'm going to get a lot of extra balls. Of course, as I say that, we failed to get one. But with the ×3 multiplier, each of those blue pegs that you go through, again, they repopulate every shot, is worth 30. Now it's ×5 and jumps up to 50. And that's it for Trial 2. So that you just need to do it. You start off with 6 balls, but you're going to be able to get extra balls quite easily. This next one here is going to just take a little fancy aiming. Just aim at the top left corner if you're aiming for the red orange peg to the right. And you just need to clear all the pegs with a single shot. Very easy. And you do get the Ghost Touch style shot, and that's if you go through 18 pegs with the Nightshade ability. This one is another clear all pegs level. And we're again having to use Nightshade, or I'm sorry, Luna, and use the Nightshade ability. So you see you do have the second and third horizontal row there. Those pegs each need to be hit twice in order for you to clear. With the Nightshade ability, you can go right through and take out the blue ones real easy with just a single shot. And I don't exactly use the best strategy here. I should make priority of the orange double hit pegs, but I didn't. And as you can see, it's still really easily clearable. So we're gonna go after the second green peg there. Again, you get 2 turns with the Nightshade ability. And that's really it for this level. There's nothing more to really tell you, so I'm just gonna come back here on Trial 5 and see you in just a minute. And that'll do it for the 4th trial. We are moving on to number 5. This just has 35 orange pegs. You can choose whichever master you want. And I am going to choose Gnorman, of course. And Luna is actually not a bad choice for this. I didn't quite clear it with Luna. Came real close a couple times. But so I went back to Gnorman here. And same strategy I use for a lot of these trials with Gnorman is to try to get the green pegs early. And we completely missed. So let's just kind of go over here. There's a group of double hit blocks there on the left side. So I'm trying to at least hit them once. I'm not exactly doing the most effective job here. Just wanted to get those so when I hit them later, it'll clear them out right away. So now I'm going to go back over here and get the green, the Ubervolt ability, which still remains by far my favorite master's ability in this entire game. So we're going to go and try to clear out as many as we can. Let's go over here. So we've cleared out most of the right side. There's still a few lingering over there, so let's see if we can bounce over there. Didn't get the one on the far right, but I did clear an opening. So I'm just going to go here with the remaining balls on the left side and hope that maybe perhaps we can get an extra ball, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen this round. And now we're just going to go ahead and clear out this bottom left side. We have just 3 balls left. The one brick on the bottom left, the orange one, is kind of hidden, but we can get down there. Maybe right here. Here we go. So that's it for number 5. That one took me about 4 or 5 tries, so if you fail it, don't feel too bad. This is the under 175,000 points Again, I don't like to use Gnorman for that. I feel you score too many points too quickly with him. So we're going to go to Berg. And he's my backup guy. He's the guy I like to use on these underpoint levels. And I'm trying to find the best way. We want to clear out with a slide if possible on that left side. Or on the right side, rather. I'm not sure we're going to actually be able to do that. Okay, go. I'm going to try to bounce it off this corner here. Not exactly what I was looking for. But nonetheless, we got most of the orange pegs on that in there. There's just a couple, so we're going to go and get the his power up here, the deep freeze ability, which when it hits a peg, it'll make it a slide, and if it hits and bumps into another peg, it'll eliminate that peg. And when you have a lot of these little ones here by itself, it does a really good job at clearing a big area. Now with 7 balls, it's just really a matter of cleanup. Everything is kind of scattered, so we're just going to try to aim high there and bounce around and see what we can get. Try to bounce that to the left. That didn't quite work. So we're going to go to the far left and try to... No, let's go to the right. That wasn't so good. So all right, let's go and get the deep freeze here. This ability is not really too great when you have the remaining pegs all scattered. Probably would have paid off to get it a little earlier, so bounce to there. So 4 balls, 2 orange pegs. Pretty easy at this point, so that's really it for Trial 6. I find Trial 6 took a hell of a lot longer to do than the other ones. There weren't a lot of those short, quick, and easy trial levels. So that's it. We're scored under 175,000 points. Again, just make sure you stay away from the long shots or any of the other style shot point getters. And if possible, land in the 10,000 bucket. You can do it with the 50,000, but certainly don't want to land in that 100,000. So going on to number 8 here. There's only 1 green peg in this level. You have to, again, clear out all the orange pegs. The added degree of difficulty here are the 2 eyeballs in the center. So we're going to go back to Gnorman here. Gnorman does a really good job of clearing out orange pegs that are kind of obscured and hard to get to. So what I'm going to do is ignore the green peg. I'm going to try to clear out as much as I can and then kind of assess the situation, see where the use of my green peg, my Ubervolt skill, will be best used. And these eyeballs just kind of irritate the hell out of me. So again, Gnorman for this one, as is the case for a lot of the levels, a lot of the trials, is a great choice. Makes it a little harder with just the 1 green block there. See if we can go and get it. And oh, got lucky, didn't even hit it. Somehow it hit almost every other one. So at this point, 6 balls. We're just going to kind of clear them out here. I like to start, one of the good strategies, to kind of just aim at a higher one. And then just let the ball do the bounce and try to get it to bounce, at least in the area that you're intending to get as many pegs as you can. Okay, so now we got the Ubervolt ability. I see on the peg there, there's a cluster of pegs here, so let's go see what we can get here. And that wasn't exactly the result I was looking for. we have 6 balls here and only 3 orange pegs. So as soon as I figure out the best way to get that, see the button one I have left on the bottom right, just because of the eyeball, I have to take out the blue one here first probably. Alright, so yeah, we're going to take out the blue one. I tried getting fancy there, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it just never works out the way you intend it to. And we almost got the last one. So we're going to take that. 3 balls, real easy. Moving on to number 8, you need to get 3 ghost touch style shots. A ghost touch style shot is when you're using Nightshade, Luna's ability, and you hit 18 pegs. Now the pegs are going to respawn each time you shoot the ball, and you can bounce it off these ones elevated here. And ideally you want to avoid taking out as many as the orange pegs on the bottom row as possible. You need to leave that as a safety net. So if you roll across the bottom and take out too many of them, it's gonna... Ooh, there was a lucky bounce. Highly doubt you're gonna be able to recreate that move. So yeah, just avoid the clearing out the bottom row as much as possible. Obviously you're not gonna be able to avoid it with the gravity of the ball heading down that direction. So we're gonna go through 18 pegs, and that is our third ghastly or ghost touch style shot. Number 9, this is a orange party, they call it. Clear 45 orange pegs. We're going back to Gnorman. Gnorman is a fantastic choice in this one. So right off the bat, try to find the green pegs and try to hit both of them in the first couple shots if you can, because you will clear out probably 70% of the board if you can. And I have them both right here on the left. So with the first one, we're going to just kind of bounce it from the left kind of over to the right if we can. It didn't quite work out as planned, but that's okay. We're going to get a lot of pegs cleared out here. And you'll most likely get some extra balls with the use of the Ubervolt ability, as you normally do, even with a low multiplier. If you have a high multiplier, you're going to get 2 or 3 on a single shot. The disadvantage is there's far fewer pegs on the board. So as you can see, with the 2 Ubervolt shots, we've cleared out the majority of the pegs. We have plenty of balls left, so at this point we're just going to hit these out one at a time, and I'll come back on the 10th and final trial. That was a nifty little move there to clear the board. And so the 10th trial, you need to score over 750,000 points. You can use Gnorman, but I'm going to use Luna, because again, Luna is pretty good at clearing out the double bricks in the top. You can shoot right through them, and you're going to get the ace score almost on the final shot alone. And there's extra green pegs. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green pegs. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You do have extra purple pegs as well. I wouldn't really necessarily worry about it, especially if you're using Luna on this. I don't really think at any point do I go out of my way. There are a lot of orange pegs there on the left side. With the top of the flower there, with the circle there, with the Nightshade ability, you can just shoot right through them. And if you shoot through one of the blue double ones, it'll actually permanently be gone. Which will help you reach the further pegs below. So whenever possible here, I'm just grabbing as many of these green ones as possible. I'm gonna have to hit that one up on top there twice. But we're at the point with the ×5 multiplier, it's real easy to get the extra balls. Or 2. And we only have 2 orange pegs there with 3 Nightshade power-ups. But I'm not going to reach that one on the bottom there until I clear out these green ones here. And that's it, guys. We're going to clear these out. Again, you get an achievement for doing all 10 trials in this world. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And I apologize if I sound a little off. I do have a pretty nasty cold right now. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the final set of trials.